My name is Veronicah Kimani. I am a first-year student at Murang'a University. I pursue Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering, and I'm so happy to be here today. Sometimes I wonder how my life would have unfolded had I not been given the opportunity to continue with my education. And sometimes, have you ever felt this kind of a feeling and you just feel like you're disconnecting from your own destiny because everything seemed not to be working for you? That was me when I finished my KCPE. I come from a family of 4, but I grew up with my other 3 cousins after the demise of their parents. Now, as a family of 7, growing up wasn't easy. Both parents unemployed, and we had to work extra hard. And by extra hard, I mean everyone had to take part. And that time, I was the youngest. And I thought maybe life would be lenient for me, but no. Life was just cruel and harsh. Going to school was another history that I don't think I'll ever forget in my life. Imagine waking up in the morning, doing all the chores, milking your cow, and in this case, the only source of income, and later walking barefoot to school with only 132 pages book in your manila bag. I just felt like this wasn't fair. Life wasn't fair for me. But what I did, I developed a certain kind of resilience because I knew there's something brighter for me in future. Now, going to school, I really struggled. My teachers were very friendly, but some of them were very harsh to me. Some of them, they were like, I love laughing, by the way. Some of you can testify. I really love laughing. And I laugh almost 24 hours. But now in school, my teachers, I used to laugh. So my teachers, some of them were very harsh. And they were like, why are you laughing? Do you think you're the only one with the best laughter in the world? And this broke me day by day. But I didn't stop laughing because I knew that was the only way I could at least ease my burden. When I was in class 7, I remember very well my father was involved in an accident and his left leg was severely injured. Life became hell for us. Now, imagine now that the financial need increased in my family. Starting from food, going to, medication, clothing, and which by that time clothing was not a guarantee. We became a burden to the community and people are getting tired of helping us. We struggled, we suffered, but all we had is just have hope because we knew someday, one day things will work out for us. When I was in class 8, another storm came in my family, landed in my family. And this is one of the most heartbreaking situation I ever have. My brother was diagnosed with diabetes. And after some months, he was supposed to undergo dialysis twice per week. All the attention shifted to my brother, and from this I suffered psychologically because I couldn't imagine my brother, that close brother of mine, struggling for his life. And eventually he died. One day, I visited my neighbor, borrowing for a pinch of salt. And I found the family watching television. And I was attracted to what they were watching. It was an interview. It was about someone who had broke all the odds of it and achieved a lot through education. From that time, after being given the salt, I left the family. But the anxiety and that curiosity of knowing what this person was talking about made me just eavesdrops on the interview, because I was like, how is this education? How are you able to overcome all these barriers? Now, after listening to that interview, I was motivated, and I came to realize that as long as you're sold to something, it will no longer matter your weaknesses, what you can do or what you cannot do. Commitment, perseverance, and resilience is all that matters. Now let us laugh, because this is a good news. Now I received my KCPE and I scored 370 marks. Can you clap for me? I clap at this. But now there's something I think we should, but it's okay. After scoring 370, I never knew what to do. And I never knew where we could get school fees. I couldn't imagine being admitted in Kabazi High School. That, I think it only had 3 classrooms by then. How? Aji sasa. Now, and by that time, I had 370 from a village. How? Now, and you walk to school barefoot. Hey, wait, I couldn't imagine that. So I walked back to my primary school, hoping that I would just be given some letters to apply for scholarship. I went there for 3 consecutive weeks, but unfortunately, I didn't find any letter there. There was none. So, and then the government placed me in a school called Elbagon Secondary Mixed Day Boarding. How? Elbagon. A school I didn't have any clue about. So I told my mom, I instructed my mom, let's go to Nakuru Girls. That was my dream school, and let's find if there will be a way out for me. But unfortunately, there wasn't. I felt like giving up because I couldn't imagine going to Kabazi High School. Even the name itself is irritating. Kabazi, how? Hey. So, being around Kabazi and I think 1 kilometer from my place, I remember there was my dream school, that is St. Bakita Bahati Girls. Just listen to that name, St. Bakita Bahati Girls. And we went there with my mom, and after a very long conversation with my principal, Sister Catherine Wangari, she instructed me to go back home and prepare for admission. This is how I felt. Hey! It was just like a dream come true. I will never forget that feeling. That was the best news I ever experienced in my life. Now, that was how I met EFAC, because my principal linked me to EFAC, and that was how I met EFAC. My journey with EFAC was very, very, very smooth. And you see, in every workshop I attended, I came out with a quote, and my favorite quote was, dream as if you live forever, and act as if you'll die today. Yeah. So I felt motivated each and every time I attended EFAC. Those workshops, they were like heaven for me. I went there. You see, there was this kind of food they used to prepare for us: chicken, samosas, some eggs. I have only seen this in pictures in newspapers. I never knew I would one day taste them. When Miriam, Beth, Benson, Mary visited us in school, I felt this kind of feeling of an environment of peace, love, support. And when I received any letter from my sponsor, Erin Donovan, I felt like this was a catalyst for me to keep on working and doing my best. My determination, guess what? My determination awarded me with an A- in my KCSE. Can you clap for me? I deserve a clap, yeah. And that is how I joined Murang'a University. Now, you see those 7 months, I think Kenya should reduce this time because it's a lot of time. 7 months at home in the village. Every day is just a hoe, a fork, jembe, and a panga. Either you are in the forest or you're doing something just that is, require you to work hard. Not even use your brain. You have to use just your strength. So those 7 months, I used to help my parents with 1 or 2 things. And there is something I learned. From those 7 months, I learned that there is power in giving back. I used to volunteer in a school called Calvary AIPC Academy. Imagine as a teacher. I know you can't believe, but I was a teacher. I used to teach those, but they were small people. Yeah. Not people, they were small kids. I developed a goal-oriented mindset from those experiences, and I can testify that things are working out for me because when you have that a goal-oriented mindset, only God can limit where you will go. Let's go to Murang'a. I don't know if I will share this with you. You know, I'm a comrade, and I'm so happy when Eric said that you're going to have tea. You know, there's nothing like tea in our dictionary. In our routine, have tea. We only drink water for maybe in the morning and lunchtime, and you have a very heavy supper at night. Now, I am very happy and proud of EFAC today for making me the only person in my family. I was the only person who was able to join university in my family. After 10 years of silence in my community, I was able to join. I was the only lady after 10 years. I mean, the last girl who joined university is I think it was 2013 from my village. And I am really proud of EFAC. Now, what do I want to do? I want to create a change in my community. I'm still writing my story, but I know penye pananjia. Someone should translate this to a yeah. It's a positive thing, yeah. I want to ensure that my village has reliable electricity. I want to improve health functioning equipment, and I want to ensure that there's education in my community. I know some members of my community used to believe that education is just a waste of time, but I know I am a class of 2029, but I know I will stand as a testament that education is not just a waste of time. It's about unlocking potential, shaping our own destinies, and more so ever, opening your eyes to the outside world. Because if it wasn't education, I don't think I'll ever knew where Nairobi is located. Yeah. So that was me, and I'm really happy to be here today. And thank you so much for all those who took part in my success journey. And continue supporting comrades. Comrades power.